Well, my name is Huw Lewis. I'm a lecturer at Aberystwyth University in Wales. And my research interests are focused on language policy in particular, and beyond that, interested in research that seeks to understand, analyse and try to explain different political dynamics that underpin language policy choices. And I work on that type of research agenda with my colleague in Aberystwyth, Dr. Elin Riles. And currently our work is particularly interested in focusing on language policy choices as they impact regional or minority languages within the Western European context. And coming from Wales, naturally focus on the Welsh language and the evolution of public policy interventions aiming at promoting the Welsh language is particularly interesting to us, but we seek to, through our research, place those types of Welsh policy interventions in a comparative European context. I think in terms of the approaches that we take at the moment, we're particularly concerned in this idea of viewing language policy, and in particular language policy as it impacts regional languages in Europe, through a multi-level frame. The idea in Europe in particular, given ways of regionalisation, sub-state decentralisation, but also the evolution of continental level political structures, in particular the European Union, means that there's a tradition of thinking of policy making as increasingly an activity that takes place at multiple different levels, where influence over policy is distributed across multiple different levels. And as a result, we're keen to consider to what extent can we view language policy in that similar type of frame. So in terms of how the current research relates to broader discussions around the concept of language regimes, I think the particular contribution of our research is to prompt potentially further discussion around the notion of language regimes, language policy systems as being the result of multi-level dynamics, where you have different institutional factors situated at different levels of government at different points in time, impacting on policy outcomes. It's pursuing that agenda that we're interested in doing at the moment.